Hi, Tile from Infidelity here. Today we're going to talk about what I can only call a game-changing headphone. Previously, I would generally recommend to people who are getting into headphones in an enthusiastic way that after they've spent a little time with a Koss Porter Pro, which is a very inexpensive but very good sounding headphone, the next step up might be the Sennheiser HD600s. This is a fabulous headphone. I love them with my Bottlehead Crack, which is a do-it-yourself tube amplifier, and I've often recommended that pairing to folks who are interested in getting into high-end audio on headphones as a great first step into that world. Today, I find myself, I think, needing to change my opinion. The HiFiMAN HE400S, it seems to me, is a little bit better at a lower price for a very similar type of headphone. I'll go into that in a second when I get to the sound part. Let's go take a look at these headphones a little more closely. These are acoustically open. They're not a sealed headphone, so you can hear the stuff that's going on around you. They're a planar magnetic headphone, and usually these kind of headphones are more expensive and heavier. This is a fairly light planar magnetic headphone. It has velour cushions. It's quite a comfortable headphone to wear. Very plush, lots of room around the ears. The adjustment is fairly easy to effect while it's on your head. It is a little clumsier than the HD600s. The HD600s tend to really hug your head, and these are a little bit unstable, as you can see. So when you put them on, you kind of have to organize it a little bit to fit your head perfectly. With the 600s, they go on just a little more easily. So while they're quite comfortable, I wouldn't say they're the most comfortable headphone out there or at this price range. The accessories are fairly slim. The headphone, the cable, and a quarter-inch to eighth-inch adapter, so you can put this into a full-size plug. The 90-degree angle plug here doesn't have too much of a standoff on it, so some phone cases may prevent you from getting this connector in all the way. This is a headphone that's efficient enough to use with phones and portable devices. It did work on my phone, so it'll work on some for sure, but maybe not all. The cable is about 5 feet long. It is terminated in 2.5 millimeter mini plugs that go into the ear pieces, which I find is a pretty dramatic improvement over the connectors that HiFiMAN previously used. Other than that, there's no extra accessories, no carrying case, no presentation case, no extra cable with a remote control on it or anything like that. But for $299 and the sound quality you're getting, I don't think that's very much of a drawback. It does come with a cardboard box, and the cardboard box does have a cutout and some foam in it that allow you to store them nicely. So it does have a storage case of a kind, and perfectly appropriate for a $299 headphone, I would say. Sonically, these are stunners. They do have a downside in that their bass extension is not very good. They start to roll off at about 100 hertz, so this is not a headphone for bass heads out there. But the mid-range is wonderfully balanced, and the treble is nice and clean. It's not harsh or anything like that. It's just a tad hazy, just not quite as defined as a Sennheiser HD800, but we're not talking about a $1,000 headphone here. My experience was it's actually a bit more articulate than the HD600 and does a little bit better job in terms of imaging and stuff like that. The measured distortion is very, very low on these headphones. there's really a lot to say about these headphones in terms of their sound quality. And if you go to Inner Fidelity and or click on the link below the video, you can read the entire article about it. But bottom line is that they're a very, very good sounding headphone at this price, and I would highly, highly recommend them. The bass issues can also be helped out quite a bit. These velour pads are very, very comfortable, but they provide kind of a leak acoustically in this chamber that reduces the amount of bass heard. The ear pads are easily removable. They hold on by these little clips here. They're a little bit harder to put on because you have to kind of bend the ear pad around to get them on. But there are replacement pads that you can get from HiFiMAN on their website. One is called there's a Focus Pad A, and then also a leather pad. And those pads will have less leakage and allow you to get a little more bass. The folks over at Super Best Audio Friends, which was previously Changstar, have done some measurements on it and shown that it really does improve the bass response. There's also some mods that folks are doing to the grill and stuff like that. So there are a few things that people can do to improve the sound further from stock. But the stock sound is still pretty terrific. As I said, in my opinion, better than the HD600 or 650, and at a lower price to boot. So I would highly recommend these headphones for folks looking to make their first serious headphone purchase. They're absolutely fabulous. Hope you get a chance to listen to some sometime soon, and we'll see you guys in the next review.